Good morning, everybody. This is Vance Williams out of the Seattle, Washington area here in the United States. Welcome to my morning Forex trading show. It's Monday, December 22nd, and I'll be hosting a show today and tomorrow before I break for Christmas. I'll be talking this morning about the fundamental outlook, major bank trades, though there's not a lot to say there, and I'll give you my current take on price movement. I just want to remind you to see more of what I'm talking about on the show. When you do hit play on the player, make sure you click be part of the conversation right here. And what that's going to allow you to do is you can follow me on Twitter right here. You'll get notices when my shows are coming out. I'm going to tell you what the fundamental sentiment is. I'm going to give you a little insight about what major banks are doing. I'm going to give you trading tips, And what I do, keep in mind, is really unique to me. I do what I call price logic analysis. I'm not looking at candle and chart patterns or indicators. I'm actually looking at the human behavior. And then also you can actually visit my site here, forexartofwar.com, and you can do something like download free books here, 8 things they don't tell Forex traders. And then also you can take a look at my trading programs here if you're interested in having a good coach to watch you and see what it is that you're doing well and what it is that you're doing poorly. So take a look at that as well. Okay, so I see prices kind of on the move in the direction that I kind of thought I was going to go this morning. So let's move on here. Please, I want to stress that what I do here is for your educational purposes. Even if you see me picking the direction right 90 to 95% of the time, that doesn't mean you'll make money, because you still have to manage your entry and exits, and you still have to execute well. So, knowing the direction 95% of the time is not enough to make money. That's only one part of what's a combination lock here. Okay, fundamentals. I want to keep it really simple. If you watch the last show, the one before that, you know that our fundamental sentiment for the medium term was confirmed bearish for the euro US dollar and bullish for the US dollar in general. So we're clear for the next leg down to 120, 150. Now, some of that ground has already been taken before price, let me go to the euro here, before price bounced off of essentially 120,200 right in here. So jumping ahead, some of us are looking for a significant pullback for getting in. Some think this 100 and let's see, let me double check how far this has bounced off the bottom of 51 pips. It's really obvious here that this is a great place possibly to enter. But those of us who are trading looking for, maybe 150, 200 pip moves, we need more of a pullback. And then some of us are content just staying on the sidelines during the holiday week when the risk is naturally a bit higher. Okay, so in major bank trades, I see only 3 major banks trading right now. 2 of them are consistently the most aggressive. The third's pretty good at picking good trades for them. They don't take a lot of trades, but they did take one this morning. They bought the yen around 119.80. I guess they felt it was time to get back in. I'm not personally comfortable trading right now because my experience of the past, 10 going on 11 years here has been that behavior is less reliable around the Christmas and New Year's holidays. I would attribute that primarily to investors and traders, taking time off, but surely there are other factors. Okay, so let's talk about the buyer and seller behavior. Got the euro up, so let's just look at that. Like I said, we're currently in a supply area here, coming into a supply area. This is going to naturally attract sellers right in this area. Fundamentally, we're bearish. We have had quite a move down in this trend, and it's just starting to even out right here at 50-50 in terms of the current intraday money. Let's take a look at how far that has moved. The total move is, let me double check something here. I'm still a little bit new to these charts. Oh, my ruler's still on. Okay, 45. So let's see how many pips we've got. This total move down has been about 334. So quite a strong move. This power move here was during the latest Fed release of information. So some of this is repositioned money consolidated, very bearish, just holding to the bottom, finally pushes again, and then we've got a little bit of a correction of this last push here. What are we looking for at this point? For the incredibly precise types of trades that that our team looks for, especially for beginners making their first consistent profit, we would be looking for price to move below right here 12200 to consider another trade. It is possible, since there is 50 pips in this area, it is possible the price could, for some of us, take a move down here and then pull back with a little room to get in before it hits that bottom. It's possible, but each of our traders will just have to, see if that criteria is met. So I'm not going to put a label on here, but look for 122. It's actually 122.20, 122.19 for the real clear seller advantage right in this area. Buyer advantage, if you're looking to trade a correction up here, look for that above 122.68. And I might just put a label on that, 122.68. Because it's sitting there right now. How come you're not moving for me? You're not moving. All right. Well, I can't move it, but I don't know why. How come you're not moving for me? Anyway, so for our traders that are trading price logic techniques, if you get a move above 22.68 right here, if it's strong enough without a pullback, when it does pull back, you can get in and out and get a trade there if it does that. For the pound long term is a little bit unknown because we're not quite sure how the US or the UK economy is going to do. There are some signs that they could do very well. So even though it's overall bullish US dollar, and the pound's getting dragged down because of that, long term, we're not really super sure about how the UK will fare against the United States economy. Now, purely looking at technicals, looking at the price movement this morning, you can see I've marked that price is making lower highs and lower lows. So all that's showing you, forget about price action techniques and all that. All it's showing you is that through the buying and the selling, there are a little bit more sellers in the market. The buyers are not able to push higher. The sellers are able to push lower. That's all the behavior that you need to see. So we're looking right now at price coming through. The key level is 156.04. So I'll go ahead and put a label on that. See if I can put it in the right spot this time. 156.04. All right. So that's the key level there. And then, of course, the next level is 155.50. So there's a bit of room there. So if price comes through here strongly, gets through this level, then there's potentially a trade there. Now, this particular trade is consistent with the medium-term fundamentals, but also keep in mind that we are in Christmas week. Okay. All right. Let's see. So I talked about the euro. I think I talked about it. Yeah, pretty clearly. Now, it would be okay for the euro to correct up and for the pound to move down. That would be okay. So just want to throw that out there. Let's just take a quick look. I want to go look at the yen. You see that yen, it bounced off of that 38.2. How far has it moved up since then? About 349 pips. It actually, I thought that it could stop around 119.25 and just kind of be in a range for the holidays, but it's just showing its strength, moving up. This is the US dollar versus the yen. Australian dollar, just kind of sideways in a little bit of a wedge. Kiwi, same thing. All right. So you guys know what to look for. I want to remind you guys again that if you don't have my books, you can get them here on my website. I just name an email. I send an email maybe once every 10 days. I do not like email anymore. I get about 300 spam a day. And also check out my training options. I've got some interviews. I interviewed about 10 of our traders in the past week, and we're going to be publishing some interviews. These are from people who've only been in the program for a couple of weeks, people who are in level 2 and level 3 of the program, and a few traders that are actually have graduated to trading live accounts. And you'll get to hear the incredible experience that they're having. So that's coming up too. So that's about it for now. Members, I'll see you guys in about an hour, around 9:30 a.m. Eastern time. We'll be in the markets together when Wall Street opens. And everybody else, have a great one.